There are a ton of different bicycle designs out there, but ever since small motors and compact battery packs entered the picture, things have gotten really interesting. One of the standout results of that evolution is the cargo e-bike, and honestly, it's one of the few bikes that genuinely feels like it could replace a car for a lot of people. That brings us to what we're looking at today. This is a cargo hauling e-bike, but not just any workhorse. This one actually won an IF Design Gold Award, which is a pretty big deal and something only a handful of products can brag about. It immediately raises the question of what makes this bike so special, and that's exactly what we're digging into. The bike is called the Rehwald, and it comes from Rehwald Products GmbH out of Germany. And yeah, Germany takes its vehicles very seriously because that's exactly how this bike is positioned, as an alternative vehicle. Like most cargo e-bikes, it's designed to haul just about anything you can think of, including groceries, gear, kids, and even pets. Everything really centers around the large shell mounted to the frame. This cabin offers 270 liters of cargo space and can be adapted for a wide range of uses. But the big focus here is safety. According to the manufacturer, the shell is made from impact-resistant polyethylene and shaped so that its rounded edges help it slide along the ground in the event of a crash, rather than catching and transferring force to what's inside. Up top, you'll notice what looks like a backrest, but it's actually a protective collar designed to absorb impacts around a child's head and shoulders. Combine that with a harness system, and you get a setup that's clearly meant to keep passengers secure, not just comfortable. As you explore the different configurations, it becomes clear just how modular this thing is. While cargo and kids are the main focus, pets are very much part of the equation too. Interestingly, the pet carrier version is the most expensive option, coming in at €8,350, which gives you a pretty good idea of where pricing sits overall. The most affordable version is the standard cargo setup, which offers the most space and plenty of attachment points for securing different loads. That one starts at €6,800, and for just €200 more, you can step up to the family version. At those prices, you're definitely creeping into used car territory. Beyond the shell and all its variations, this is still an e-bike at heart. Power comes from a Shimano Steps 6100 motor, pushing out 60 Nm of torque, with assistance capped at just over 25 km per hour to meet European regulations. A 630 watt-hour battery handles energy duties, though no official range figures are listed. And let's be honest, once you load this thing up, range is going to drop pretty quickly. Part of the premium price also comes from the drivetrain. The Rehwald uses a Gates CDX belt system, which is designed to be extremely low maintenance and last for thousands of miles. Since belts can't be shifted like a chain, the bike relies on a Shimano Nexus Di2 internal gear hub at the rear. It can shift automatically and even adapt to your riding style, a setup you usually see on higher-end cargo e-bikes. Everything is built around an aluminum frame and fork, rolling on Schwalbe tires, and brought to a stop by Shimano 4-piston hydraulic brakes. Lighting, ergonomic touches, and adjustable components are all included, with a strong focus on comfort and safety. There's also anti-theft protection and a companion app, which makes sense considering how much this bike costs. One of the most impressive things is just how far you can push this platform. Rehwald shows it loaded with rear panniers, a surfboard strapped to the side, and even more gear packed into the front, easily enough for camping or a full day of adventure. So, is the Rehwald for you? The best way to find out is by taking one for a test ride, assuming you're in Europe, because that's currently the only market where it's sold. If you're elsewhere, shipping would be on you, and that won't be cheap. That said, there are plenty of other cargo e-bike options out there, especially in the US, from brands like Cannondale, Tern, and Specialized. No matter what you ride, stay safe out there.